The Coral Daily Download on Talk Sport with Coral. Your best bet for breakfast.
66ers, 50s, 33-1. Simon Clare to be the next stable jockey to JP McManus.
Yeah, listen, there's a vacancy there potentially. Exactly. It's out of the blue, like a sledgehammer on Saturday. It was a quiet afternoon. People watching the racing from Newbury when bang, Rishi Prasad, microphone under Tony McCoy's mouth, and he uttered the words I think many people always knew was possible, but weren't expecting that he was going to retire. And look, I think there's been a huge amount written. This is an amazing, amazing sportsman. This will be his 20th title in a row as jockey's champion in a sport which, deals out the body blows left, right and centre. Well, I think one fall in every 7 or 8 rides these jockeys will face. He's been, every bone in his body's been broken. The man has gone through, incredible physical challenges. But despite that, thank God, he's actually going to retire himself. Mick Fitzgerald, another great jockey, was retired by injury in the Grand National. He had to stop riding. So I think a relief, really, that this guy can go out at the top, of his own volition. And I would say one thing, just my own sort of, in all the dealings I've ever had with Tony McCoy, and indeed, whenever you speak to any jockey that he has ridden against in that weighing room, every one of them says the guy is such a thoroughly nice, decent, chap. I mean,
there's some great tweets.
Yeah, it takes quite an achievement to be the top of your game relentlessly. I mean, there's no questioning his drive and his desire to win, and yet he's managed to do it without making enemies in the weighing room amongst his opponents. So I think Danny, in any sport, is no mean feat, is it? I mean,
amazing. I've met him a couple of times actually, and he's you're right. What a lovely fella, and loves his football as well.
He does, yeah. Arsenal fan.
Well, all right, on that, we're at the lane now. How's the weight going?
Weight's all right. Every time I think I make a real sort of gain, I got down to 11.6 the other morning, was celebrating it. But then you get a bit complacent. You have a few biscuits and a couple of vanilla lattes. The next thing you know, it's back up to 11.11. So it's weight control seems to be my issue. I
can only dream of 11.11.
It's actually just on the Tony McCoy Friday. I don't know, were you watching the racing yesterday?
Cannonford Lock and
I mean, that was amazing. I mean, coming back to Tony McCoy,
just sneaked up the inside, didn't he?
He did, and it was a strong ride. And during the afternoon, he'd fallen on the race before in the John Jarry Donneur in the novice chase, and it was obviously back in Ireland the day after he announced his retirement. You couldn't script it. He then rides the big race winner on Carlingford Loch, who's now 10-1 to win the Gold Cup and could well be. I mean, it's very likely to be Tony McCoy's mounting the big race, so it'd be great.
Well, Paul Nicholls is coming on a wee bit later, Sam, so make sure you're listening.
Well, he'll have something to say about that, obviously, with Sylvain Jaco Conte in the favourite for
and
the
Mr. Mole.
Well, Mr. Mole, I think it's a 5-1 chance or 6-1 chance for the champion chase. He's very interesting. I mean, we still got, that's a fascinating race. Sire de Gruge was disappointing for the Moors on Saturday, who then promptly won the Betfair Hurdle with Violet Dancer. But it was a dramatic day. I mean, Willie Mullins yesterday again, his strength of team. He won the Nichols Canyon won the novice hurdle. He's 6th for the Neptune. Petit Parisien beat his better fancy stablemate in the Triumph Hurdle trial, and he's now 12th for the Triumph Hurdle. So all roads leading to Cheltenham. I'm counting down myself. It's actually getting slight. I must admit, I had a vaguely sleepless night last night. I realised it's just over 4 weeks till I'll be riding at the Cheltenham Festival.
Simon can't wait and look forward to it. Simon Cliff
Cheers,
from Coral.
guys.
More
Thanks,
sporting odds from Simon again tomorrow.